Welcome back, everyone. The way we search for information is changing faster than at any time in living memory. For years, the internet meant typing words into Google and clicking through blue links. Today, artificial intelligence tools are making that routine look outdated. ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, Gemini, and other systems allow you to ask questions in natural language and receive direct answers. What once took minutes of browsing now happens in seconds. This will affect how you learn, how you shop, how you travel, and how you make decisions. Please subscribe now. To understand what is happening, it helps to remember how search itself evolved. In the 1990s, early engines like Yahoo and AltaVista delivered long, messy lists. Google changed the game by ranking results through algorithms that measured relevance and links. Over 2 decades, that model became so dominant that to Google became a verb. Billions of people relied on it daily. But every revolution in knowledge has a turning point. The printing press changed how books were shared. Radio and television changed how news traveled. Smartphones placed the world's information in every pocket. Now, AI search is the next leap. The shift matters because AI search does not just point you toward information, it rewrites it for you. If you ask ChatGPT about the causes of the French Revolution, you do not see a list of websites. Instead, you get a structured explanation in full sentences. If you ask Claude to compare 2 medical studies, you get a careful summary. Perplexity shows the same kind of answer, but includes citations so you can verify. This saves time, but it also raises questions about accuracy and ownership. For the first time, the answer you see is not a page on the web, but a new synthesis created on the spot. This affects daily life in ways that are easy to see. Students are turning to AI assistants before they open a textbook or search library catalogues. Travelers ask for a week's itinerary and receive step-by-step guidance that used to take hours to assemble. Parents use AI to find safe recipes for children with allergies. Shoppers ask for comparisons of products instead of reading reviews on dozens of pages. Professionals ask AI to check code or summarize reports. Even retirees use AI to simplify complex medical information into clear explanations. Across every age group, search is becoming conversation. For the companies behind search, this is both a crisis and an opportunity. Google built an entire empire by showing ads beside search results. But if people no longer click through those links, the model just breaks down. Microsoft spotted this weakness early and invested in OpenAI so it could merge advanced models into Bing. Anthropic, supported by Amazon and other backers, created Claude as a competitor that emphasizes reliability and safety. Perplexity, on the other hand, markets itself as the AI search engine that's transparent with sources. Each company knows, deep down, that whoever controls the future of search will control the gateway to knowledge, advertising, and of course, influence. Competition is absolutely fierce, but money flows shape the battle just as much as technology does. Google must find a way to integrate ads into AI results without driving users away. Microsoft can afford to take losses on Bing, simply because winning market share against Google is so valuable. OpenAI relies on subscriptions and licensing its models. Anthropic, meanwhile, depends on partnerships to expand Claude. Perplexity experiments with premium tiers while still keeping its basic service free. Behind every AI tool, there's a search for revenue, because the companies that end up dominating this new form of information access stand to earn billions. This change has consequences for everyone who creates content. In the past, websites fought to appear on page 1 of Google. That was the prize position, where visibility turned into revenue. Now the challenge is to be cited by AI models. A new discipline is emerging, called AI optimization. Clear answers to common questions, structured data, and original insights, all of these raise the chance that an AI will include your material. For small businesses, this is both a risk and an opportunity. Some may vanish from view if AI never mentions them, while others may gain sudden exposure if their niche content is cited. But this transition raises legal and ethical questions. Who owns the answer an AI generates if it is built from thousands of web pages? Already, lawsuits are testing whether companies like OpenAI and Google can use copyrighted material in training. News publishers argue that AI summaries cut them out of traffic they need to survive. regulators are beginning to ask whether AI search itself might become a monopoly. In the United States and Europe, antitrust debates are shifting from the old question of link dominance to the new problem of answer dominance. The rules are not settled, and the outcome will affect how fair or concentrated the next era of search becomes. Globally, different governments are responding in different ways. The European Union is drafting rules through its AI Act that will require transparency about how answers are generated. Japan and South Korea are funding national AI research programs so they can stay competitive in this race. India is investing heavily in digital infrastructure because hundreds of millions of its citizens are now coming online and will adopt search habits shaped by AI from the start. In the United States, the debate is split between encouraging innovation and preventing abuse. The future of search will not be uniform worldwide. It will reflect the choices of each society. For users, the most urgent issue is trust. Traditional search results at least showed you where the information came from. AI answers often blend sources invisibly. That means you must be careful about how much you rely on them. Perplexity's use of citations is one response. Claude's emphasis on careful reasoning is another. But no system is free of errors. Hallucinations happen. Bias in training data shows through. Personalization may mean that different users get different answers to the same question, which could fragment shared understanding. These are not reasons to reject AI search, but they are reasons to use it with awareness. Think about how your own skills can adapt. The first step is learning to ask clear questions. Instead of typing something like "Weather Paris," you can ask, "What is the weather forecast for Paris during the first week of May, and how does it compare to April averages?" The second step is follow up. You can refine your query just like you would in a conversation. The third step is cross-checking. If a question matters, ask it to more than one system. Compare answers from ChatGPT, Claude, and Perplexity. Finally, never outsource your judgment. Use AI answers as a guide, not as the final word. The next few years will bring even more change. Imagine asking a voice assistant in your car to plan a cross-country route and adjust it in real time for weather and fuel prices. Imagine glasses that overlay information as you look at a building, pulling data directly from an AI assistant. Imagine an AI agent that can take a vague request, like organize my summer vacation, and handle flights, hotels, activities, and budgeting automatically. These scenarios are close at hand. They show that search will no longer be an action you perform. It will be a background service integrated into daily life. History tells us that such shifts create both winners and losers. The printing press empowered authors but threatened scribes. Radio connected millions but reduced the power of newspapers. The smartphone created global giants while bankrupting companies that failed to adapt. AI search will follow the same pattern. Some businesses and professions will gain new reach, while others will fade. For individuals, the choice is whether to learn these tools early and use them well, or to be left behind as habits and expectations change. The most surprising effect may be the disappearance of the open web as we know it. If users stop clicking links, many websites may no longer survive. That could reduce the diversity of voices online. On the other hand, AI could highlight valuable smaller sources that traditional search buried. The outcome depends on how companies design their models and how users demand transparency. Your choices will influence whether the next internet is broader and more open, or perhaps narrower and more controlled. So where does this leave us? The rise of AI search is not a small adjustment. It is a fundamental shift in how humanity accesses knowledge. It combines personal convenience with global economic stakes. It creates new industries while challenging old ones. It promises faster answers, but demands new skills of judgment and verification. Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, Anthropic, and Perplexity are battling for dominance. Regulators are racing to keep up. Users are adapting faster than experts predicted. And all of this is happening now, not years from now. The end of the link-dominated internet is not tomorrow, but it is coming. The companies that win this contest will shape the way billions experience information. But the real decision lies with you. Will you keep relying on the old method of scrolling through pages, or will you learn how to use AI systems to their full potential? Those who adapt will gain speed, insight, and advantage in every part of life. Those who wait may find themselves behind. The future of search is here. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe.